Age of the Church. In this age, God must gain the church in full with its practical expression, the church life. The church is God's goal, even his unique goal. The church as the corporate expression of Christ, who is the embodiment and expression of the triune God, was planned by God in eternity before time began. In time, the existence of the universe, with the heavens, the earth, a multitude of other things, and the tripartite man, all exist in order that God can gain the church in the universe to be his corporate expression. This was the mystery in God, God's hidden purpose throughout all the generations, which has now been made known by revelation to the apostles and prophets, and now to us. The original condition of the church as the testimony of God and the corporate expression of Christ possessed many beautiful characteristics. In the original church, there was no hierarchy among the believers. The believers were all brothers without distinction in rank, all members of the body coordinated with one another on an equal level, and all priests to God without an intermediary class. The early church was also completely separated from the world, forsook idols, and fully allowed God to speak. In practice, there was only one church, the one expression of the body of Christ, in a locality. And all the churches on the earth were one in fellowship and honored Christ as the unique head. However, the New Testament also gives us a clear record of how God's enemy came in to damage and corrupt God's people inwardly and to destroy God's accomplishment outwardly. Satan produced many substitutes for Christ, divided the body of Christ, and killed the function of the members of the body by the clergy-laity system. But because our God is a purposeful God with an eternal purpose, and because once he has determined to do something, nothing can change his mind or stop him, God has come in to redo the things that he had done before, and this redoing of what he has accomplished is his recovery. That is to bring back whatever has been lost and destroyed by Satan, and to recover the church according to his eternal purpose. The recovery of the church has been gradual and progressive. Century by century, the recovery has continued on. In the 16th century, the history of the recovery reached Martin Luther, who raised up and was a part of the Reformation, which unlocked the sealed Bible. Based upon the Bible, he recovered justification by faith. However, the proper church life was still not yet recovered. In a very real sense, the Protestant churches, as a result of the Reformation, actually brought in more damage to the church. The recovery of the church reached a special point in the 18th century with Zinzendorf, who was raised up by the Lord to lead the Moravian brothers to a recovery of the church life.